All right, hello all together. I made a mistake. So, almost 9 months after this set came out, and I am checking regularly how much are the cards inside worth, I came to realize that in my raw data, I have this list where I'm writing down all the dates, the prices, and then the average per display, and so on and so forth. I do this for all the rarities, and well, I landed here. Extended Art Majestic Rainbow Foils. And well, I always listed Eternal Inferno. I always had 10 foot tall and bulletproof and Call to Grave. But Truce and Gone in a Flash. I have never listed this. Nobody saw this. I stumbled upon it because I thought, well, Gone in a Flash, I'm checking on this because that's one of those iconic cards of the set. And well, it's like this. The numbers are 115 and 89 for each of those cards, so they were not too far off the average last time. They might have, I don't know the numbers. I think Truce went up over time as well. And Gone in a Flash, I think this was expensive from the beginning on, but this would have brought the average up from the beginning on. And then since last time, since Call to Grave is so expensive, I think this is lower than average. All in all, we can say it's not too far off the overall average, so it did not affect the numbers too much. But now it's in here. For the first time, I listed Truce EA and Gone in a Flash EA. I have no clue why it wasn't on there. Probably it hasn't been listed on Card Market, and when I did this a day after release, and you know, it's always trouble. Like high seas next week. Getting this product, opening it on stream, sorting all the cards, selling the cards, doing the expected value videos like every 1, 2, 5, 7 days then after. Yeah, I think this can happen. I'm gonna double check for high seas if all the cards are in there. I am basing my decision on this list and on this expected value video. So if the expected value is high, I'm gonna get more boxes just to open for the singles. I think these two cards have not caused too much of a mess. So it's in here now. Okay, Rosetta. Well, Rosetta is one of those strong ones, which, there was a hype and then it has been expensive and is expensive ever since. And there's not much on the market. There might be more coming to the market. I'm starting to doubt that it's going to happen like Bright Lights, because we have these storages all over the world from LSS. And then they print, they bring it to the storage, they bring it to the distributions in all those countries, and then they leave. That's my theory. I mean, that's what I heard. They leave a bunch of product in the storages, and then whenever the distribution is running out of product, and then the local game stores are running out of product, and the secondary market, then they release more. I thought that after Bright Lights, this could happen to Pot the Mist Veil, and then, heavy hitters, Rosetta, all that stuff, like continuously. I'm not sure. I have no clue. We shall see. The thing is, there is, how many English boxes are there? 4, 8, 12, 15, 9, 21, 24, 20, 30. If I counted correctly. And the lowest price, including shipping, is 96. So this set is relatively expensive. This has been before the price increase of the Hunted. But still, yeah, it's expensive. And now, let's look at the single card prices. 124 Will of Arcana, the Fabled in cold foil. This is going up again. Fabled Rainbow Foil, well, this went up in price as well, 260. Then here's the legendary cold foils. This is an extended art. Face Purgatory at 140, first place. The average is at 65.36. Yes. Next, legendary rainbow foils. Well, also here, Face Purgatory is the most expensive one, 45. The average is at 25.10. Then we do have marvels. This I made a separate one because we don't know the pull rate. It's all, you know, based on everything I could find and pull rates in the internet. We think that that's the price. This one's sure 900. That's just as high as it was at the beginning. It's super expensive. I might open Rosetta just for this card because I don't have it. Then we do have the hero, the Marvel, the adult heroes. I'm sorry, man. What's going on? 120 is what you pay for Verdance, Thorn, and then 100 each for Florian, Rodwood, and Briar, Warden of Thorns. So those cards are not losing their value quite as fast as in other sets. And yeah, here's the young heroes. The purple version of Aurora still at 80, and the average 3570. Then we do have these Marvel sigils, and check this out. All-time high 110 for Sigil of Brilliance. New second place, Sigil of Cycles for 55. And also for 50 you can get the Sigil of Either, all-time high as well. So those are going up in price. The average is up 25.91. Has been higher at release, but I think that's normal. And now, well, if this is slowly going up, that's pretty healthy. We do have some, hold on, these are the Majestic cold foils. Yeah, the average is at, what do we have? 888. Most of them are going up. Yeah, we've seen the Call to the Grave last time jumping up from 80 to 289.70. Now it's back down to 255. The average is at 104.30. And well, here's the two cards that I've been missing before. 115. Hold on, where is it at? Here. 115 for the Truce and 89 for Gone in a Flash. Those are extended odds, Rainbow Foil, and they belong on here. So the average went down compared to last time just because this one has been going in price pretty much. But I think the average is higher than last time because of the new two ones. And now, Majestic Rainbow Foils. Well, it looks like this. Fanning of the Crown is the most expensive one. No, by far, 65. Call to the Grave went to 38 and Plow Under to 33. Do we have an average? Average Rainbow Foil? No, we don't. 1031. No, this cannot be true. What? 1030. Let's go back to my numbers because, well, I do have everything in here. I can make this even bigger. There's a bunch of Majestic Rainbow Foils. Yeah, some of those are expensive, but is the average really? Okay, so here's it. This is 357.80 for all the Majestic Rainbow Foils. This includes everything from D to AI. Yes, everything's in here, and then the average is the whole sum divided by 35. So 1022 is absolutely correct. And then EV per display, because we do have 1.19 Majestic foils per display. This, you know, leads us to the price at the end. But yeah, Majestic non-foils 55 for Fanning of the Crown, 30 for Plow Under, 23 for Call to the Grave, and then the average is at 525. That's remarkably high. Now, here are the expected values. On average, if you open one box, you'll get the Fabled Rainbow Foil for 87 cents, Fabled Cold Foil 89 cents, the Majestic Cold Foils for 124, Rosetta adds about 168, and the Majestic Rainbow Foil Extended Odds 171. Next, you will get more in the box. Maybe you'll get Majestic Marvel Young Heroes for 113, Marvel Adult Heroes for 232, Legendary Cold Foils for 436, the Marvel Sigils for 459, and the Legendary Rainbow Foils for 616. Last but not least, we have these Majestics, which usually drive up the price the most. In Rosetta, this is no exception. Majestic Rainbow Foils 1227 and the Majestic Non-Foils 3162. Now, expected value. One box gives you roundabout card market low values 68.84. This is now more accurate than before because the two missing cards have been added to this overview, and All these spreadsheets are available for all my Patreons. Yeah, so if you find any mistakes, you can download them. You can, you know, copy those and do your own calculations. If you find any mistakes, just let me know. 96 for a box, 86.84 for is the expected value. I personally would not open this right now because there's other sets which do not have such a big spread between box price and expected value. But yeah, I think it could be good enough if you just want, you know, if you search cards of this set. And yeah, there is not much sealed product left, so this could also be a factor. I mean, 80, I would get them and instantly open them. 96 is a bit much, just to me personally. Now, we do have the next video coming up tomorrow, the monthly video, which is, you know, I think my favorite one, because we're looking at the values of the sealed product, the supply of the sealed product, and then a bunch of other numbers, you know, player numbers, to me personally, my store, on YouTube. And then there's one really important number to me, that's 4,000. We need 4,000 view hours in the last 365 days. We're going to check back on that metric tomorrow as well. I hope it's going up to, let's say, 3,800, so that, I don't know, by summer, I would like to have this at 4,000, but we shall see tomorrow. So it's going to be fun. Have a good Saturday. I'm going to see you tomorrow on Sunday with the monthly video. Thanks. Bye.